Again, thank you. And I also like to acknowledge in the 19th Congress, the chairman also was very passionate with me and active in trying to pass that House bill na umabot kami sa BICAM, pero nabigo naman because of these economic managers. We'll try again. This is House Bill 88, 88. I think uh, hopefully we will be lucky this time. 37 years na have passed since TUCP way back in 1989, yung 25 peso. So 37 years ago. So today marks exactly 1 year. TUCP refiled a 200 legislative daily wage increase under Article 88. Congress passed it on the third and the final reading just last year during the 19th Congress. The Senate likewise passed the 100 wage hike. Kaya lang inarang at pinatay sa mga economic managers ng this administration sa BICAM. Hopefully, walang repeat performance. This time, papasa ito under your leadership. Over the past 12 months, in the fourth quarter of last year, 2025, economic growth fell to just 3%, the slowest since 2009. Excluding the pandemic, and you have inflation surge to a 3-year high of 7.2%. Take note, 7.2%. The purchasing power of the peso fell to only 73 pesos, the lowest in 8 years, Mr. Chair. If, if economic growth and consumer demand is weakening, inflation continues eroding the family income. Kung kailangan na naipasa natin to, lalong na kailangan ipasa ngayon ang dagdag sahod, hindi lang sa Kongreso at Senado, kundi pirmahan ni BBM. Especially that Mr. Marcos' net satisfaction rating fell negative 13% as of March 2026, the lowest in 16 years. SWS tells us that 36% has consistently ranked increasing pay of workers as among the most urgent national concerns. This first quarter of 2026 also, according to Pulse Asia. Mr. Chair, it was the climate of disruption, or rather climate disruption and corruption, that workers call for wage hike that weaken both businesses and consumer spending. Manggagawa ang naghihirap dahil sa corrupt. That is why now more than ever we need to pass House Bill 88 for 200 peso daily wage hike to lift over 5 million minimum wage earners out of hunger and poverty and to fuel our domestic consumption driven economy. Back in the 19th Congress, not only workers but academics, economists, civil society all demolished the objections of big businesses under the guise of small businesses and larger informal economy have always chosen profit over people. According to economists, we have a stagnant and broken wage setting system. There is no record of business closures because of wage increases, and inflation is rising not because of labor costs, but due to increasingly weak economy. It is economically and morally bankrupt to hide behind micro enterprises which are already exempted under the law and to pit formal against informal workers when we all know that a worker who earns more spends more. Besides, the 200 peso increase remains well within the responsible profit margins of the businesses across sizes. Kaya walang malulugi at lahat panalo sa 200 peso legislative wage hike ng TUCP. To our President, Mr. President, BBM, you told us, ulit-ulit to, I have mentioned this before, sinabi niya, when he was campaigning to be the president, sabi niya, quote, no worker should be left behind as we rapidly industrialize. Ancon. End of quote. Mr. President, matagal na naiiwan ang mga gawang Pilipino. Nahabilin na yun. And to our speaker, you have always fought for higher wages. Kasama nyo kami sa laban na ito. Mr. Chair, my dear colleagues, since we approved this on the 3rd, may a friendly reminder, the 19th Congress. Again, we approved this on the 3rd, the final reading last 19th Congress. This bill is to be fast-tracked, if possible, by virtue of Section 48. And previously, we discussed this extensively, and I hope that this can be considered under our House rules. And of course, there are other bills that we will also consider. And this House of the People should prioritize this measure as the House of the Workers. Together, let us make history by passing the first ever legislative wage hike since 1989. Sama-sama tayo, dagdag sahod, ipasa na, yun na. Mabuhay ang manggagawang Pilipino. Daghang salamat.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
Mr. Chair.
Deputy Speaker Mendoza.
Mhm.
We may now proceed to